Hello YouTube, welcome back. And today I am watching the Honkai Star Rail live stream. I missed the last live stream and the next update is just around the corner. So I'm going to watch that. System loading. Are we watching solo leveling? What the heck is this program is sponsored by Lady Aglaya. That was cool. They were literally a shit. Oh yeah, we got all the what are these? Yeah, he's scheming something. And March 7th lookalike just popped up at the last. We stopped at such a cliffhanger. He's so cool. Oh shit. Holy Grail War, it's here! It is here! But who summoned her? Not going to lie, I want to be her master. Oh shit, here he is. We are getting him free, right? I hope, because that's what I heard actually. So this is going to be a side story, or is it will be a part of the mission? I think this is a side story. Wait, who was that? But he is going to be the villain. For the sun is coming to die. Oh shit. This thing is so cool, like the clicking stuff. And here is the first code. I think it has expired, yes, way long ago. And open Owlbot or guest. And also guest. Shit.
Hey, Mr. Albert?
Hello!
Why is he glitching? Oh, it's not glitching anymore.
Whether or not you have a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.4 for the
Yeah, these GB ones always look so cool.
Special program. I'm your most beloved host, Albert.
Rebooting really does solve all problems. Now we can introduce ourselves. Hi, everyone. I'm Finan. I'm so happy to be on the special program.
Hello, everyone. I'm an exec.
Wait, what the heck is that between
nice
them?
to see all of you
Is that a
again.
Pokemon?
Did you miss me?
Oh, of course we missed you. Well, dear guests, welcome to the show. I have been looking forward to this special program more than anything else. The way the story in the last
Me
one
too.
kicked off had my
I'm also
heart
looking forward to
racing.
this.
The burning sky and the fall of dawn. Akuma was the last place under Kefali's protection.
Is this going to be
Now
the
it is also
final?
sunk into
What do you
Evernight.
say?
All of our Chrysosair
Final
companions
update
did
in
everything
this
in their power to buy
version?
precious time for the Trailblazer and Finan, so they
I
can
mean
return
final
the very last
Trailblazer
core
update
flame to the vortex of Genesis.
regarding
We already
Emporius.
found
I
out
mean,
the truth. So
because
what
they said they will add more to
sacrifices
the
matter? Every
Cianzo story.
Chrysos heir was prepared for this. You just need to boldly take that last step toward the Era Nova.
But in the trailer just now, it seems like Finan is gonna go through a lot. I saw a few
Yeah, he
scenes
looks
that
dope.
looked like flashbacks, and I think I even saw a different form of him.
The truth about
Yes.
Emporius is about to reveal itself.
Yes, look at him. He reminds me of My Day.
That all that's
Kind of.
happened in Emporius
The
is simple as
top
it
half
seems.
missing.
Indeed. For
Look at him.
example, when we went to fight Aquila,
He literally
I
has
noticed
golden
that the
blood.
Eye of Twilight seemed unusually high-tech.
And when the Dawn device went out, many of the
And
structures
those
of
wings
Akuma
like
and the
coming
vortex
out of the
Genesis
bag
started
reminds
showing
me of
strange
Albedo
textures. It was
from
like the whole
Overlord.
world was peeling off.
Is he an incubus?
Why don't we take a look back at our whole journey so far in Amphoris and lay out our suspicions and clues we have. First, at the end of the 3.3 story, the geniuses reveal that the source of Amphoris' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
It has something to do with that erudition god beyond the sky, doesn't it? Even though I don't quite understand these principles, this breeding ground, which switched from following the path of erudition to the path of destruction, must be hiding secrets beyond Aranova.
In addition,
Oh, right.
that Tin Man
He's blabbering too
is
much.
also pretty suspicious. He and Finan had a pretty significant conversation in the vortex of Genesis.
Yep,
Actually,
he's
I was
also
already suspicious of him when he said he could fix the Express and send the Trailblazers back home. Well, the mask is coming off now.
Based on my interactions with him, Lygus doesn't seem to have any
What
desire
are these
to
animals?
oppose the Chrysosairs. Rather, he only wishes to quietly observe everything as it unfolds.
Could it be that everything that's happened so far is exactly what he wanted to see? That title,
It's
Theoros,
all according to
does
my
mean
plan.
spectator. If we combine this information with what we know about the relationship between the scepter and paths, maybe Amphorius is being used as a chessboard by people from beyond this world, and Lygus is one of them.
Oh, you're exactly right. If the situation in the cosmos is like a game of chess, then Amphoris is a trap to set up the checkmate. But who knows?
For Amphorius, they weren't
Chess
able
pieces
to create
themselves can overturn
hype for me, but the last
Who knows,
ending,
Aranova could
it was
affect
dope.
The worlds beyond the sky, and the Trailblazers' choices may also determine the future of the universe.
But before the Aranova actually arrives, there's no way to tell what it will bring. The Trailblazers have already done so much for Amphorius. I don't want them to have to experience the unknown of Aranova.
As someone from beyond the sky, they already risked a lot by taking on a demigod's divine authority. If something
Yeah,
were to
I am also
happen
one of the
in
gods.
Aranova,
I forgot.
No, we can't
I
let
had
them
a
stay. They have to
core
listen
flame.
to Finan and go home.
Well said. The Trailblazers won't betray the sincerity you've shown them. However, their fate will still be tied to that of Amphorius. They'll be returning to the battlefield with a very important mission.
On the other hand, I suspect many of our audience members, like me, have some questions about Finan. That Finan we saw in the Vortex of Genesis at the end of the 3.3 story? Why was his name hidden?
Maybe
Yeah.
Finan isn't the one we're all familiar with.
Oh shit.
Oh,
But I'll leave the specific details for everyone to find out themselves in the game and version.
That's a different
3.4.
Finan.
I've actually got some other information to reveal to you.
Alright.
What kind
Reveal out,
of
but reveal.
information?
Following the story's progress, as I've written, we'll receive a big update in this version. In these records that we've kept, you will be able to catch a glimpse of Amphoris' true nature.
before, as I've written, was like a story.
Oh yeah, this book.
Keeping
We have been
record
doing
of
it
our
for so
friends'
long.
Stories. Now, even its appearance has changed. It feels like something big is about to happen.
it looks like it's turned into some kind of database.
You can use this system to unlock even more of Amphoris' secrets.
Indeed.
That's right.
True.
Aside from the major updates too, as I've written, the long-awaited skip dialogue feature, which was previously announced,
Oh shit. It's here. Skip button. Yeah, I don't mind not having a skip button on main story. But like everything else, I'm skipping. Like anything that don't have voice, I am skipping.
is finally going live in version
Finally.
3.4.
Now I can do all
Story
those quests I
dialogue
have
can
been
now be
holding out
skipped
on.
by section, with plot summaries and the main characters that appeared in each section displayed along the way. Now you
All
can
right,
choose
and
the
they also
basic
give you
storytelling
summary
based on
if
your
you
own
skip it.
preferences. In version 3.6, there also be
That is a
story
huge step.
recap function.
Now we need that in Genshin too because I have too much stuff to do there.
But of course, as we move into version 3.4, we shall take the final step of the prophecy together and witness the truth and the fate of this world. And the myriad celestia that Mr. Shaoji hinted at in the version
Oh,
3.2
shit.
preview is finally going live soon.
But that looks like the noob.
You mean what's happening beyond the sky? Is it also related to Amphorius and Era Nova?
We'll have to keep it a secret for now. Meanwhile, we'll be releasing an animated short. This animated
Yes,
short
I will be
contains
watching
a
it.
very important part of the story in version 3.4. Can't spill too much here, but I can give you a little teaser. This short will come with its own original theme song. So don't miss it.
Bro, they are doing so much for
I can't wait
shorts.
to dive into the new
We need
story.
anime at this point.
Next, why don't
Why
we
can't they
turn
just
our
do it on their
attention
own?
to
Like
our
they have
good
enough
friend
stuff.
Raiden and take a
Why
look
made for
at this story
refutable?
together.
Wait, that's Genshin. That looks like Genshin. Not going to lie, that very much resembles Genshin. Oh shit, that's his bust. Look at that majestic form. Oh my god, he has big sword. Big sword go do big PP damage. And he is raining. Oh shit, meteor. He's Madara himself. And then back again.
What in the world happened to Finan to make him change this much?
Yeah.
This is nothing like the warm, sunny person we all know. Now he seems strange and formidable.
Oh, could you elaborate?
I remember when our buddy first showed up in Amphorius. Finan was one of the first Chrysosairs to genuinely welcome them. And when danger came knocking,
Yeah, Finon
he
and the
always had
red
our
girl.
backs.
But behind that kindness and reliability,
Wait,
Finan
these guys
carries
keep
the
increasing.
expectations
What
of
is
many.
happening?
He is the deliverer chosen by the prophecy, and Aglaya's hand-picked successor of the Flame Chase journey. Aglaya even used her own death to set him up for success by making the Council of Elders the focus of criticism, and allowing Finan to step up and rally the people.
Yeah, all of us have high hopes for him. Some even call him the Deliverer of Amphorius. Even Cypher, who barely ever showed her face, used to call him Little Deliverer Boy.
It's as if everyone just
He
assumes
works in
that he'll be
Amazon.
a savior.
The deliverer.
What was Spider like before he joined the Flame Chase journey? Was he one of those perfect kids everyone got compared to?
So we are going to get
Flame
his
Chase journey.
backstory plus
Guess we've got to go back to my
extra.
hometown, Ides Elysia.
Yes,
It was a
we are going to his house.
remote village. Nothing flashy, but
Oh,
far away from the chaos.
so that's the Genshin looking place.
Sounds like a real peaceful place.
It was.
So that's his
And
village.
even though the village was small, everyone got along really well.
That's a
There were
big
also
ass area.
beautiful rivers and mountains, and even a forest. That forest was home to all kinds of little fairies. When I was little, I'd go exploring the woods and visit those cute fairies. When I wasn't exploring, I'd go play with my friends by the sea. We pretended to be heroes from the old stories and practiced our swordsmanship. When we got tired, we went to lie down in the wheat fields until we got called home for dinner.
No strife, no invaders, or any of that deliverance crisis stuff? Seems like a complete paradise.
The wheat fields look gorgeous too. Lying there surrounded by golden waves of wheat with the breeze carrying that sweet
Yeah, the
malted
area looks
scent.
beautiful.
Oh, just the thought of it is enough to get me excited.
And guess what? You won't have to imagine for long. In version 3.4, we get to explore ID's Elysia alongside the Trailblazer. Learn about Finan's past,
Alright.
how he became a warrior, joined the Flame Chase, and grew into the person he is today.
Can't wait!
From a carefree little kid to the deliverer carrying everyone's hopes. You've really come a long way.
These days, Finan just gives off this heaviness. Like he'd still press on no matter how exhausted, just to live up to everyone's expectations.
Amphorius needed a hero, so he became one. The Chrysosairs needed hope and a leader, so that's who he became. Looking back at the main art for this version,
Is it
even though
only me
Finan's
or
face is
are they
still the
yapping a
same,
lot?
his whole vibe has shifted. His gaze
and trying to
was
hide
sharp
him
and
a lot.
commanding, completely different from before. Now we're just one step away from the era Nova that the prophecy foretold. The deepest truths of Amphoris are about to come to light. What trials lie ahead, and what choices will find and make?
A hero's journey is never easy. But if the will in your heart is strong enough, no fire can burn you out. If anything, every trial is just a forge for an even brighter soul. I am more than ready.
Well said. Then let's let everyone experience it all themselves in version 3.4. Now let's take a look at how Finan performs in battle.
Finally,
Got it.
his
I'll
kit.
first show up in the familiar
All right.
form everyone knows. When using
That's
my
basic
skill,
attack.
I'll deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets.
That's the
The
skill.
use of my skill also grants me core flames. Once I've collected enough of them, I can activate my ultimate.
Wait.
So he's
core
similar
flames only
to
come from
Acheron.
using your skill?
Not at all. Finan can also gain core flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate or enemy ability. If he is the target of a teammate's ability, Finan will deal even more damage.
When I use my ultimate, I'll create a
So
territory.
Bronya, Tingyun,
After
or
transforming, Finan
like
powers up massively.
the skill girl that
He's
increase
temporarily
our skill
retreat
points.
and can't take action while he faces the enemy head on with newfound
Oh shit!
strength.
Look at him.
All alone? That sounds way too risky.
No worries.
Wait.
All the talents and buffs from Finan
He alone fights?
stay active to provide him with
It's like Acheron's burst,
Exactly.
but times
After using the core
ultra.
flames to transform, I have access to the powers of 3 kinds of titans: Creation, Calamity, and Foundation. Each
Oh,
with a
shit.
brand new ability.
Care to elaborate on that?
Tapping into the power of the Creation Titans, I can deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. Calling upon the power of the Calamity Titans, I'll enter a special state called Soul Scorch. In this state, I'll force all enemies to immediately take action, during which I receive reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack. Once all
Alright.
enemies have taken action,
we
I
want some kind of
retaliate,
defense on
dealing
him.
damage to all enemies and then unleashing multiple instances of damage
Look
on
at
one
that.
random enemy.
Heads up. The more
It's like they
soul
put
scorch
everything
stack
on
he's got,
Amphoris into
the
him.
stronger that counterattack hits.
Using these 2 abilities also grants me an exclusive charge called Scourge, which fuels my 3rd ability. With the power of the Foundation Titans,
Ultimate
I dispel
inside
all
ultimate.
debuffs on myself, then use Scourge Charge to deal bounce damage. If I've maxed out the consumable Scourge Charge, I also slam all enemies with extra damage.
Once all his actions have been used up, Finan will unleash one final blow, hitting all enemies before removing the territory. Finan's
So
technique is
you can
very
use
unique,
every one of
Upon
those ones.
casting it, Finan instantly strikes all enemies in a certain radius. If they're normal enemies, they're immediately wiped out without even triggering a battle.
Wait, all enemies?
Yes, he's the ultimate Acheron.
Of course, power comes with a cost. This technique consumes 2 technique points.
If the technique misses,
But look at him, he has
costs
8.
any points. Plus, when Finan's in
1,
the
2, 3, 4,
team,
5,
the
6,
technique
7,
point
8,
count
yes.
goes up by 3.
When I use my technique to enter combat, I'll also regenerate energy for my teammates. In addition, at the start of each wave, I'll deal damage
So
to
does it
all
matter,
enemies
like-
and gain Scourge.
He has 1 less
Oh,
technique point technically.
All right.
Because
Now that we've
8
wrapped
means
up
4
Finan's
to him.
combat abilities, it's time to bring you some updates on a few familiar faces.
Oh no, the
In
power
version
creeping
3.4,
and looking good.
Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jing Liu are all getting some serious enhancements.
Let's go!
Finally,
Mr. Albert,
Silver
please
Blade
do
buff
tell
is
us what's
here.
changing.
Yeah,
Let's
tell
start
us.
with Silverwolf. After the optimizations, her ultimate now lowers the defense of all enemies instead of just one.
Oh, so it's AoE now, not single target.
She's like Pela.
Exactly. Meanwhile, she'll prioritize adding a weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup. On top of that, Silverwolf will regenerate extra.
Alright, that
energy
makes
at the
sense.
start of combat
First
and the
character.
beginning of each turn.
Oh, that makes it a lot
So
easier
now we
to
have
avoid the
guarantee
weakness
what
we actually
weakness
want.
she will plant actually. Yes.
Next
Just
up,
put it in the first
Kafka.
character.
After the buffs, Kafka's skill will trigger more DOT on enemies. And whenever a teammate hits an enemy target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After unlocking certain traces, the follow-up attack can also trigger extra DOT on the enemy.
Alright,
Using
so
her
they
ult
boosted
recovers the
Kafka
number of times the follow-up attack can be
and her
triggered.
dot.
So basically, Kafka's got more frequent follow-up attacks, better efficiency applying debuffs, and an
Yeah, and
overall
more
boost to
dot
DOT
damage.
output.
Yeah, for sure.
And now for Blade. After the update, he will deal damage to enemies based on his max HP. When Blade enters the Hellscape state, he is more likely to be attacked, and his follow-up attacks will regenerate extra energy.
Sounds like Blake can trigger more follow-ups and use his
So
ultimate
now he
more
gets
often.
attacked
Meaning
more
his
often
total
and he
damage
get
output's
energy
gonna
from it.
spike.
Good
More
observation.
energy, I mean.
A change will happen to Jing Liu as well. Now she'll do
Wait, to
damage to
her?
enemies based on her max HP. Each time a teammate loses HP, Jing Liu stacks extra crit damage. After she enters the spectral
So
transmigration
do we have to
state,
now like
she'll
build them
also
on
gain a stack
like
of
increase their
synergy.
max
That
HP
means
like
the
literally?
spectral transmigration state lasts longer, and her overall damage output climbs even higher accordingly.
Our old friends sure are getting some
So
solid
Blade and Jinglu
upgrades.
do
But
it
with
on
all
max
these
HP
ability
now.
reworks, won't their Eidolons be affected?
Oh, don't worry, Professor Anaxa. Some of our old friends' Eidolons will be tweaked to better match the revamped kits, making sure everything stays in sync.
But what if someone wants to stick with their previous version of their abilities?
That won't be a problem. You can switch between our friends' ability modes.
Wait, what the heck? We can we can use the boosted or non-boosted version. Obtain the following effect after switching to enhanced state. What the heck? Why would you not change it?
Knockouts.
Oh shit.
Freely. So choose whichever version you like best. For more details, be sure to keep an
But
eye out for official.
I have no idea what to think
Sounds
about that.
good.
Like we can
Aside from the ability reworks, one more
use the
old friend of
boosted and
ours is
non-boosted.
getting something new this
Well, if
time
they
around.
it change their playstyle, then I won't mind.
Is it?
In version 3.4, Firefly's brand new outfit, Spring Missive, is making its debut.
Outfit for Firefly.
Look at that.
Mini
Ooh,
skirt.
let's take a
Make
look
her
at the
skirt
video
more
clip
short.
first.
Yes. Wait, is that a school uniform? It seems like. That's so cute. She can go to
With her
school now.
uniform on, Firefly looks more youthful than ever.
Yes, it's a
And
school
that
uniform.
firefly-shaped brooch on her chest. You can tell she put a lot of thought into picking it out.
Maybe she even asked for fashion advice from her fellow Stellaron hunters.
Well, actually,
Well, this
who are they
company does have
appealing
an
to by
opposite
giving her
eye.
school
Emerson
uniform?
talked a lot about it behind
Now
the
I have
scenes.
doubts.
Even her mech's had a makeover. You think she spruces it up during downtime to match her outfit changes?
Oh, totally possible. If I had a mech, I'd also probably coordinate it with my outfit. New theme, new colors.
Yeah, I too
All has to
definitely.
be consistent. You'll be able to grab Firefly's new look from the contract shop using Oniric shards. And again, please stay tuned for further details and future official announcements. Next, let's take a look at this version's banners. In version 3.4's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Finan, and the limited 5-star light cone thus burns the dawn.
This light cone
will
looks
have a
epic
boosted
though.
drop rate. Also,
What's that?
a brand new 4-star light cone for the Path of Remembrance. The story's next page is being added
Shit.
to the first half.
She
banner.
looks epic.
At the
I
same
know she's kind of
time,
like
we'll
March.
also kick off a special warp event. The limited 5-star characters, Treevy, Sunday, and Sparkle are coming back. Plus, 5-star light
Yeah,
cones,
Sparkle was
Time
what
for
I was
Flower,
referring to.
Grounded Ascent.
Yeah,
and
because Sparkle can boost
Escapade
him.
will return as well. In the second half of version 3.4, we've got another round of special warp events. Limited 5-star characters,
Jinglu,
Firefly, Jingliu, and
Firefly,
Blade will
huh?
be back along with the limited 5-star light cones. We're about to
I'm not so
dream's
sure
nest.
about this
I
one,
shall be my own sword and the
I'm going for
unreachable
Finon,
side.
but before that we have the
Two of our
Fate
newly
collab.
buffed old friends are making a comeback
Or
in
is
this
it after
version.
that?
What about Kafka and Silverwolf?
Here's a little sneak peek. Limited 5-star characters, Kafka and Silver Wolf, will be back in version 3.5. And limited 5-star light cones, patience is all you need, and incessant rain will rerun as well.
So Kafka and others will be in 3.5.
Also, 8 new 4-star light cones will be added
Shit,
to the
tons of
Amazon
light
rewards
cones.
in version 3.4.
Look at the village boy
Quite a few
final.
familiar faces on the light cones. There are a few mini versions of Chrysos
Wait,
heirs.
who is that?
Looks
Is
like
that Mark?
Finan really does enjoy spending his days
Oh,
in
the
the
Mark
wheat
lookalike.
fields.
Nature's mattress. Can't beat that level of comfort.
But is that Mama Trevi?
All
She looks
right,
happy.
let's take a quick break. There's still more version 3.4 content coming your way.
Expired.
Let's take a look at this version.
You can also get extra.
Will take to
Oh,
Radiant
shit.
Feldspar.
The cute met.
This version. Let's take a look at the events in this version. A piece of good
Oh, the
news
Origami
comes
Bird
from
Clash
Betty
again.
County. At the other end of
The Candy Crush of Honkai.
Origami Bird Clash is about to return in version 3.4.
I was great at this
Is
game,
that
but
the cute match 3 game?
I don't think I would enjoy it that
Interactive
much.
Bliss Corporation has officially sponsored Origami Bird Clash and hopes to promote this arcade game full of
IPC
Amazonian
sponsoring
flavor
Angry
across
Birds.
the whole cosmos.
Candy Crush
And the
Edition.
first step to starting that grand venture will be to open up the original shop arcade on the Trailblazers Radiant Feldspar.
There needs to be some new game modes for the game to make a name for itself, right?
Of course. This time, the 2 players will take turns acting on the same field, and every player has a set number of moves. You can eliminate 4 or more fruits to form bombs and obtain extra moves.
Oh, so
Also
now
get extra moves when you swap 2
instead of like
bombs to trigger a combo.
2
limit.
separate screens, we are doing on one
No,
screen.
I
Alright.
see obstacles
It's time to
popping up on
challenge
the
someone.
field. How are we supposed to deal with those?
Not to worry. In this version of the Origami
I
Bird
have a
Clash,
special
there will be
field.
lots of new items that can help you in battle. For example, Shattering Hammer can eliminate any individual fruit or obstacle. Spicy Bomb can turn a fruit into a bomb, and Reset Cube can reset all fruits on the field. Leveling up items will also make them more powerful.
As long as you pick the right item at the right time, you can turn the tide and deliver a powerful blow to your opponent.
There are plenty of familiar faces among our opponents this time.
That's right. Trailblazers can still battle against many old friends in this event. In addition to participating in story challenges, Trailblazers can also do open challenges with friends from across the universe. This multiplayer mode won't end with version 3.0.
Oh, we can now challenge our friends.
Origami Bird Clash will replace the Seal Slammers multiplayer mode and become the new long-term co-op game mode.
We're done slamming seals. Now it's time for slamming paper birds.
All right, let us continue with more version content. Our old friend Gift of Odyssey.
Finally, our 10
as
wishes.
usual in version 3.4.
What else? Give me something extra too.
The planar fissure and realm of the strange events will also return. Complete
Thank God,
the
more
challenges
double
to
drops.
get double rewards.
Yep. In version 3.4, Stagnant Shadow Shape of Cinders will also come online. And you can obtain
New
the
wind type
material
ascension
Charmed
materials.
Bud of Twilight for wind characters upon completing the challenge.
At the same time, the planar ornaments, Arcadia
For
of Woven
Finon,
Dreams, and Revelry by the Sea will also come online. Trailblazers can obtain them in the Divergent universe.
Ah, why did my seat collapse?
In addition, I'd like to share with you some information about a few events outside the game. First,
Yes.
the annual Hoyo Fest Off-White exhibition will begin in July. This year's event
Hoyo
venues
Fest is
have
in
been
July,
completely
huh?
upgraded, and the events will be held in core cities in 6 Southeast Asian countries.
That's right. We've also prepared a lot of event missions and new merchandise. Please follow our official channels for details about the events and tickets.
In addition, Honkai Star Rail will be joining Anime Expo this July. Come visit the Star
Oh,
Rail
shit.
booth and claim free limited gifts.
It's in
A
Los
special
Angeles.
panel for Honkai
Why
Star Rail
not?
will also be held at Anime Expo,
Crash test.
featuring several special guests.
Oh shit.
Just keep an eye out for more info and official announcements. See you
This
at
is
Anime
epic.
Expo.
Amazing.
Thank you all for your
Joy
kind
and Connor, the
introductions.
whole trash test is here in HSR.
Time. We'll move it on to our next show in just a sec.
You seem mighty busy, Owlbert.
Well, I am a professional superhost.
What's going on?
Oh, goodness, Albert.
no!
Hey, what's going on? It's not my time yet. Ah!
What happened?
Whether or not your world has the concept of a holy grail. Welcome to the
Oh shit, yes, here it is.
of the Honkai
The Holy Grail.
and Fate's Day Night Unlimited
We have,
Colab special
is it
program.
Saber,
Ah,
Archer,
long time no
and
see, everyone.
Spear Guy,
I'm
what
aventurine
those,
from the
and the
ASRock
Mage,
Peace Corporation.
and the Rider,
Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill.
Lancer, that's
At your
Lancer.
service.
Welcome, both
Oh
of
shit.
you. I, Albert, have apparently been summoned by the Holy Grail to be this show's host today.
Albert, could your class be... speaker?
Son of a gun. Ah, that's funny.
Maybe you two can call me presenter instead. That sounds nicer.
Well, presenter doesn't sound half bad. In that case, why don't you present the situation to our audience? Explain what you meant by summoned by the Holy Grail and why we've arrived at Penacony.
I know why they had only 2, but they could literally add all 6 of them,
Soon after the ripples of the Charmony Festival had calmed, the
and it would be amazing. And there is Assassin, I forgot.
Odie, head of the Alfalfa family.
So Assassin, Rider, Lancer,
At the old Jen is
Saber,
planning a brand new entertainment spectacle called
Archer,
Sweet
and Mage
Dreams
Guy.
and the Holy Grail War.
Wow. Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War. Sounds like a Holy Grail War is taking place in the Sweet Dream.
That's right. But I have no idea where old Odie got his Holy Grail from. Let me give a brief explanation of everything here. It's said that the Holy Grail is a wish-granting chalice that can manifest any miracle. And the Holy Grail War is a mage-craft ritual for obtaining that power. As long as you win in the
Yep.
brutal contest of the Holy Grail War, the Grail can fulfill your wishes.
That daggum Wubba Boot Charmony Festival has only just concluded, and they're putting on a new show already.
Hey, don't forget that Penacony prides itself on being a holiday resort.
Penacony is hosting the Holy Grail. I hope they had a whole storyline here that is complete on its own.
I mean, that probably wasn't great for Penacony's image. The family's definitely gonna want to find another opportunity to generate some buzz.
Well, I heard that old Odie hopes to make the Penacony and Holy Grail War into a new show that rivals the Charmony Festival, therefore returning Penacony to the cosmic limelight.
With dreams as the gimmick, the show is sure to attract a lot of money and a lot of dream chasers. I bet old Odie is thinking of the same thing.
This Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War program will be conducted in Penacony. The 7 invited participants will summon famous historical figures to fight alongside them as their servants. And the final winner will receive the precious opportunity to make their wish come true.
Chance to make any wish and any miracle come true. Well, that's definitely a nice.
Oh,
gimmick.
that's Berserker.
But
That's the 7th
let's be
one. I
honest,
forgot.
people die if they're killed. Bullets don't discriminate, so someone gets caught in the crossfire.
Rest assured, everyone, the Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War production crew hereby swear that no one's life will be in danger in the dream.
Because it will be in a
Everyone can
dream.
participate
Yeah,
and
why not?
watch in peace.
Yeah, they can have a lot of stuff in Penacony's
I'll send it to you,
dream
Albert. I'll believe it for now.
and not break any
So,
continuity.
Who's
Like
participating?
it happened in a
To start
dream.
off, the owner of the Radiant Feldspar, shareholder of Penacony Superstar.
Yes,
the Soul
I'm a
Glamour
shareholder.
Celebrity,
I will get to participate. Why not?
Will be participating.
Oh, so
Alright.
Trailblazer will be taking part in another adventure.
So I will be summoning.
In
Alright.
addition, Miss Robin will also be a part of this war.
Well, as another Penaconian shareholder, the Interastral Peace Corporation's strategic
Wait,
investment
are we going to
sent
see
me
all
as
7
their
summons,
representative in
but
the
only 2 will be playable?
Galaxy
Or
Ranger Boot Hill will also participate in this Holy Grail War.
Actually,
so are we going to summon Saber or
why is
Archer?
it
Because
Criminal
those 2 are the
One
only
see
candidates.
participating in this?
Micah got an invitation too, but he has no time for this. I can't turn a blind eye when someone's in a tight spot, so helping out was the least I could do.
Looks like Mr. Voodoo really has formed deep bonds with folks in Dreamflux Reef.
Well, apart from those we've mentioned, are there any other special
Yeah, we need 3
participants
more
that
people.
we've been looking forward to in this Holy Grail War?
Of course. Apart from local Pentaconian heroic spirits, 3 very well-known heroic spirits will also arrive by the Grail Summon and participate in this Holy
3?
Grail.
I thought only 2 are here.
They are respectively Saber, Archer,
Yes.
and Lancer.
That's what I'm talking about. I wonder
They did not show Lancer.
accepting a contract.
So maybe he's not playable, or are they saving him?
This is how you attract attention.
So Saber, Archer
Now
and
we're gonna
Nitro.
get tons of views. That's why you pay big bucks to get the big names. As to what stories will unfold in this Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail
Fate
War,
Stay Night.
and
Unlimited
who's in
Blade
contact
Match.
with who, Trailblazers will have to find out in the game. Here's a reminder that the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration Trailblaze Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail will officially start on July 11th. So keep an eye out for it.
July 11th. Oh shit, it's
Let's learn more
far.
about Saber
It is
and
far.
Archer, our 2 heroic spirits from
Not that
another
far
world.
though. 2 weeks
Oh,
though.
yes!
Saber's dress seems a little different from usual.
No
Now that
English
she's
VA.
arrived in
Oh
Pentacony.
shit.
Well, this is the planet of festivities after all.
She has no
Dress
English
up for
VA,
the
guys.
occasion.
Exactly.
I am
right. The
disappointed.
King of Knight's new outfit was personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It retains her iconic
She looks amazing
blue and
here,
white
though.
colors.
And her iconic ahoge.
That's right. It retains the nobility of a king and also emphasizes utility for a warrior. The lines along her shoulders and her cloak are straightforward, while the design of her skirt
Look
is
at
quite
her, so
reminiscent of
majestic.
timeless British fashion.
Now show me the Archer.
As for how she looks in the game, well,
Alright, here she is. She totally fit in here. Oh yeah, it's invisible. I forgot. Excalibur.
Well, butter my fudge and call me a biscuit.
So I have to
That
play it in
Excalibur
Japanese,
truly
I think,
shows her
because
strength as a
there is
king.
no English VA here
Oh, talk
mentioned.
about
So
fancy visuals.
she
And
probably
how come
has
the
none.
King of Knights is always stuffing her face.
Also
Even
show
in
now.
Pentacony.
Oh, I
Looks
just
like
noticed
Pentaconian
the
food is
B
very much to her liking.
is
that's
a
right.
saber.
You can't fight on an empty stomach.
That's
Now,
cool.
let's see how the King of Knights performs in battle.
Saber is a wind character following the path of destruction. Saber will
Wind
gain a certain
destruction,
amount of core
alright.
resonance when she enters battle. If she uses her technique in the overworld, Saber will obtain combat buffs and also more core resonances after entering battle. When she uses her
Alright.
basic attack, she can deal damage to a single enemy.
The King of Knights is cautious as ever in this new world. I see she's still hiding her weapon's appearance and true name.
When she uses
Yep.
her skill, Saber will deal damage to one
Just
team
like the
enemy
anime.
and its adjacent targets.
Because I have never played this game.
If Saber has enough core resonance at that time, she'll consume core resonance to regenerate massive amounts of energy for herself and increase her skill's damage.
Ah.
Hmm.
In other words, you need to accumulate as much core resonance as possible to increase the damage Saber deals.
Exactly.
Are there any
Alright.
other ways to obtain core resonance?
Yes, there are. Whenever any ally uses their ultimate, Saber obtains core resonance and increases her own damage dealt.
So we need someone who can use
King
a
of
tons
Knights
of
has
ultimate.
dispelled invisible air, barrier of the Wind King around her sword, releasing high-pressure air in the blink of an eye to form Strike Air, Hammer of the Wind King, dealing a devastating blow to the enemy. When using her ultimate, Saber
And
will
here
deal
is the
damage
ultimate.
to all enemies and turn her basic
Excalibur.
attack into enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack can
It's
damage
literally
all
called
enemies and
Excalibur,
provide Saber
and then
with
it
a
will
certain
enhance
amount of core
her basic
resonance.
attack.
Also, during battle, If the sum of Saber's energy and the energy she can regenerate via consuming core resonance exceeds the amount of energy she needs to use her ultimate, Saber will immediately take action.
So if you
Oh,
replenish
that's
core resonance
great.
in as many ways as possible, you can use Excalibur more frequently.
That's right. Not only does this sword bear the King of Knights past, present, and future, but it
That
also
is
represents
implemented
the noble
beautifully,
ideal
like
that was held
her
in the
hiding her
hearts of the
sword
countless soldiers who once followed her in
and
battle.
shouting
All right,
Excalibur
that
as a
concludes
ultimate.
Saber's introduction. Now we'll
Yeah,
move
now show
on
me
to our
Archer.
next otherworldly heroic spirit, Archer.
He looks so
Seems like
cool.
Archer cares about this Holy Grail war.
Tell me he
very
can
much.
use
He put
I'm
on
the
a new
bone of
outfit,
my
too.
sword.
He even changed where his
Also,
accessories
no English
go.
here too.
Those decorations he had on his chest are now on his
So
shoulders.
I have to listen to
Well,
it in
sharp
English,
eyes, you
in
fancy, I
Japanese.
guess. Archer's new outfit was also personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It has the classic red and black look, the sharp contrast, reminiscent
It looks
of a
amazing.
blazing fire in the deep night, imbued with a dangerous allure. The combination of the long trench coat with skin-tight combat gear emphasizes his lean figure and is the perfect fusion of attractiveness and strength.
You got that right. Director, show us the game footage already.
Oh shit. Wait, is that a baseball bat? Why? He's Archer. I know he used sword, but he's Archer. Yes, there it is. Yes, I am the bone of my sword. I hope when I do it in slow motion, they will recite the
So
whole
that's
phrase.
Unlimited Blade Works? Oh, quite impressive indeed.
Finally.
After all, Archer is a seasoned veteran of war.
I am the bone
And it's
of
in
my
English too.
sword.
I'm too hyped.
That sentence sure brings back a lot of memories.
I agree.
So I heard rumors that
Take a
he's
look at
going to be
Archer's
free.
combat performance in detail.
Okay. Archer is a quantum
I will be
character
using his
following the
ult.
path of the
I am
Hells.
the bone
When
of
he
my
uses
sword.
his basic attack, Archer can deal damage to one designated enemy.
An archer in close combat. That's pretty gutsy, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
That's right. But Archer hasn't exactly slacked off on his marksmanship training since coming to Penacony. When using his skill, Archer will consume 2 skill points to enter the circuit connection state.
So we
dealing
need
damage to
Sparkle for
one
him.
designated enemy. While in the circuit connection state, Archer's turn will not end after he uses his skill. And he can continue to use his skill until he runs out of skill points.
The more times you use his skill
So we need
consecutively,
as
the
much
more
skill
damage
points as
Archer deals to
possible. So
enemies.
he is
After all, everyone knows that a dual-wielding fighter who can't use their noble phantasm
Sparkle is
an
absolute
archer.
necessary for him.
When using his ultimate,
And there it is.
Archer will recite the classic chant to activate unlimited blade wax, dealing
Yes.
damage to one enemy.
I
Apart
am
from
the
damaging
bone
the
of my
enemy,
sword. That is my
Archer's ultimate also
favorite
grants him
phrase.
special charge. After any of his teammates' attacks, Archer will consume special charge to use a follow-up attack against the enemy targets, while also recovering 1 skill point for the team.
Oh, in that case, there's
He
no
also
need to worry
recovers skill
about running
point
out of
plus
skill points
Sparkle
again.
plus
He
maybe
just
add
couldn't help
Bronya
himself
too.
and had to use his favorite twin blades.
When he uses his technique to enter battle, Archer will deal damage to all enemies and obtain special charge.
And that's a wrap on Archer's introduction. Now, I have big news for everyone. From when the Colab event starts on July 11th and
Yes.
until the end of version 3.6, Trailblazers can log into the game to claim the limited 5-star Colab character Archer for free.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome!
We hope that under Archer's protection,
And his materials
every
also
adventure that the
free for up to
Trailblazers
level
embark on
60.
will cleave open
That's
the
so
dark
OP.
clouds and become a saga.
And he will be here from 3.4 to
We also hope that
3.6.
your encounter, or for some of you, a reunion. with
Let's
the swords
hope
across
these guys
the
have
vast
Eidolons
universe
and we can
bring
get
you
them
all wonderful memories
separately even after this.
Oh, yeah! How about that? The free new limited 5-star character mentioned during the anniversary celebration is finally here as promised.
Actually,
Yes.
there's even more. Later this year, Trailblazers will get another brand new limited 5-star character totally for free.
Awesome!
One more?
Let's keep our eyes on the present for now. I'm not quite done yet. Besides
They're giving us
being an
one more
Archer
5-star
rookie,
free.
Trailblazers can also directly obtain a set amount of character enhancement materials for Archer.
Wow.
Yeah,
how
up to level
thoughtful.
60. They are just giving it away. You don't have to farm.
This version's got a lot of characters to level up after all.
All right, now let's check out the banner details. Once the collab starts on July 11th, Trailblazers can use Star Rail special passes in the character collaboration warps
So,
Excalibur
Saber and
Excelsior and the
Light
Bone
Cone.
of My Sword to obtain the limited 5-star characters Saber and Archer respectively. In the Light Cone collaboration warp, Trailblazers can get the limited
looks
5-star
so
Light
OP
Cone
on his Light Cone.
Coronation from Birth of a King and the limited 5-star Light Cone The Hell Where Ideals Burn from Red Radiance of Fuyuki. In addition, pity counts are shared between the character collaboration warp banners and also separately shared between the Light Cone collaboration banners, but neither carries over to other types of warps.
Okay.
Oh, so this is
It's worth
different
mentioning
banner.
here that the
And
character
the
Light
PT
Cone
is
collab banners will stay open long
merged
term
with
after the
the
event starts.
Does
Light Cone banner,
long-term mean even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star Light Cones?
Exactly. These collab banners will run across multiple versions with
Oh,
no
no.
fixed end date.
So the collaboration characters share same
And
PT and the
here's one
collaboration
more
Light
piece
Cone
of
share
news
same
for you
PT.
all.
But
For
no
the entire
to
duration of
other
version
stuff.
3.4, using Star Rail special passes for your warps will bring some special limited time discounts. After the collab event starts, when Trailblazers spend the designated number of Star Rail special passes, they can directly obtain the limited 5-star Light Cone, The Hell Where Ideals Burn.
So I'm going for
All
Saber
of
then.
version 3.4?
If I spend 200
In other words, after
wishes,
the 3.4 update and before the collab event starts,
we are getting Archer
any
for
Star
free. If
Rail
we
special
spend 200
passes used
wishes,
in the
we
banners
get
for Finan
him
or other rerun
his
characters
Light
will
Cone for
still
free.
count toward the total,
And
right?
with the 200, I think we will get Saber and her Light Cone at
Yeah.
least.
And now, as the collab kicks off, the voice actors for Saber
But
and Archer
it's
have some things
200.
they'd like to say
Who
to
has
all of
200
us.
wishes?
Let's take a quick break.
Like who?
And then we're back to hear their special messages.
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。
あ
セーバー役のカスメヤコです。崩壊スターレールとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催ということで、私もとても
It's
ワクワ
sad
クして
that
い
there
ま
is
す。
no English
こ
view.
の2つの作品にはどこか似ているものがあるなと感じました。
So I will be
剣を手
playing
に
it in
運命と
Japanese
立ち向かうセーバーの姿は厳しい
if
冒険の
the
中で
quest
も
has
前へ
voice.
と進み続ける開拓者の姿と似ているのではないかなと思いま
Otherwise,
した。
what's the point?
収録中はフェイトとスター
Wait,
レー
if she don't have English
新
VA,
た
what
な
about
魅力が生ま
her
れていくのを感じました。
lines,
あまり多くは
attack
話せない
lines,
のです
and
が、セーバーがスター
other
レールの
stuff?
世界でどのように信念と理想を
Oh
貫い
no.
ていくのか、ぜひお楽しみください。このコラボがたくさん
Now
の
we
皆さ
have
んに
to
楽
wait
し
for
んでい
the
ただ
collab
けた
to
ら嬉し
figure
いで
out
す。星々と聖杯が交わる旅の中
like
で、
her.
あなた
Well,
だ
her
けの
ultimate
熱い
is
思い
like
とロマンに
literally
出会えますように。
shouting at Excalibur.
それでは最後に、
What about other lines?
開拓者よ。あなたが私のマスターか。
Oh shit.
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。フェイト
Oh,
ステイナイト
this
で
voice.
アーチャーを担当しております
Oh, shit, that is
声優
hitting
の
my
諏訪部
ears.
純一です。
Amazing.
崩壊スターレイルとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催となります。赤い九兵はあまたの世界を旅してきましたが、ピノコニで繰り広げられる聖杯戦争は彼にとってこれまでとは全く違うものになるのではないでしょうか。崩壊スターレイルの世界でアーチャーが戦う姿が見られるのが本当に楽しみです。おなじみのキャラクターたちが未知の銀河で自分をどのように再定義していくのか、その行方をぜひ見届けてください。収録の際にアーチャーの戦闘シーン見せていただいたんですが、アンリミテッドブレードワークスの演出がとっても
Yep, me too.
かっこよかったです。いや、気に入りました。素晴らしかったです。今回のコラボ企画の中でもアーチャーのかっこよさ存分にお楽しみいただけると思いますので、絶対にプレイしてくださいね。これはまたとんでもないマスターに引き当てられたものだ。
Alright, both of these voices are amazing.
Alright.
So Japanese it
Big
is.
thanks to our voice actors for those
We are almost done.
messages. With the Honkai Star Rail and Face Day Night Unlimited Blade Works collab about to launch, we want to take this opportunity on the program to sincerely thank all our partners in this collaboration. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to Mr. Kinoko Nasu and Mr. Takashi Takeuchi for their unwavering support from the earliest planning stages to the final implementation. And thank you to the Animation Production Committee and everyone else involved for all their hard work on this collab.
Y'all are much appreciated.
Honestly, it's only with this kind of dedication that we can bring you all the ultimate joy!
In order to showcase
Alright, now I know why it's so big.
multiple angles and levels, the organizers say that they
Let's hope they gave us enough stellar jades to make 200 wishes.
Fate Stay Night. It was a
Or at least make it
wind
up to
and
100 or
rain
something.
Under the cool breeze of Penacony, the Trailblazer met the red-haired Lancer destined to cross their path. He stepped forward, raising his spear and uttered that iconic...
Yeah, Lancer is also here.
The goddess of beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
He's the Lancer.
So it's
Shit.
that red-haired Lancer.
You got it. After the sweet dreams in the Holy Grail,
Yeah, they baited
the
us.
genius Skullum made
He's
some
the
modifications
Lancer,
to the
huh?
Holy Grail. Now, the Grail can load the simulated data...
Wait a second. So I am player, he's Lancer. And Castris is Rider. Akron is Assassin. And the sword guy is Archer. She's Saber, Jinglu is Berserker. Oh my god.
Striders through the user's memories. So in Fate Stay Night, Trailblazers will face off against many familiar and old friends in intense one. B1! B1!
I mean, his playstyle is just throwing swords.
Each
So
contestant starts
technically he
with
could be
skills
Archer.
and set amount of health.
She makes sense as Saber. She has a big ass
Health hit
sword.
0? You're out.
Is there a smart way to beat your opponents?
At the start of the game, Trailblazers get some free pieces, each with different classes that grant different buffs. You can merge identical pieces to upgrade them. The
More
higher the
game
piece's
mode.
rarity, the stronger
So that's
buff.
the event, I think.
Pieces of the same class have bonds between them too. Collect enough pieces of the same class, and you activate special bond effects that give you a serious boost in battle.
Looks like bonds are super important in this Holy Grail war, huh?
Absolutely. That's not all. Trailblazers can also acquire noble phantasms during battle for extra health.
Look at those.
Plus, during combat,
Looks so cool.
Trailblazers can have the chance to get 3 command spells. Using these spells grants additional buffs.
Command spells, huh?
We had 3
I'm
command
curious.
spells too.
What role is the Trailblazer playing this time?
It's player.
This Grail feels kind of off. Forking hell. Could it be corrupted?
You right on the money. Trailblazers can increase the Holy Grail's corruption level to unlock extra buff mechanics. The higher the corruption level, the more points you earn when you win. Heads up, raising corruption level also powers up your enemies.
Makes
So
sense.
watch your step, Trailblazers.
Oh, but don't worry too much. After all, this is a reality show competition, and just for entertainment. The organizers of Fate Stay Night have also prepared a special Protected Mode competition. In Protected Mode, Trailblazers can fight using trial characters, and enemy strength is toned
As
down.
usual, they give you build
This
characters.
way, new Trailblazers can jump in and fully enjoy the Holy Grail war experience.
Exactly. The production team cordially invites everyone watching to stay the night. Experience some epic battle action.
And score yourself some stellar jades and other awesome rewards.
Alright, I have 40 or something wishes. Let's hope we can make it to 200 before
Honkai
that.
Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladeworks collaboration is split into 2 parts. The Trailblaze Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail, and the event, Fate Stay Night. The Fate Stay Night event will open for play on July 11th. The 2 programs stand on their own, so Trailblazers can dive into each separately.
Awesome! So much
Yeah, I thought everything will be available at once when the update drops. So Trailblazer stuff will be first, and on 11th it will be the Fate Stay collaboration. Alright. Thank God. I don't have to like rush the story.
So Trailblazers, my honored masters, let's meet again in version 3.4. See you there.
We hope you'll stay the night.
Bye-bye.
See you next time, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
Oh shit. Look at him. That's so cool. So now I know why this is so 1 hour long video. Like it is already 55 minutes. So we got a skip button, and Kafka and Jinglu and Blade and Silver Wolf all get enhanced state, which you can turn on and off. That's crazy. And we have the Fate collab. We got Saber, we got Archer. And if we spend during the event 200 wishes, oh shit, but that is during the event. But if I spend it on Fine on first, how would I get the. Maybe Fine on will stay up to there. Alright, let's hope. Otherwise, fine on next time. I have to save for Saber then. If we spend 200 wishes during the event, we get Archer's Lightcone for free, and we are already getting Archer for free. I think that makes sense. I think they are baiting us to spend more wishes. And what else? They did not tell us any other game optimization though. They did not optimize anything. Well, is there anything there to optimize though? Maybe the autoplay some more? Well, it looks like a good update. Let's wait for it. I think it's 28, right? It's on 28. I don't remember. And as usual, that's it for today. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.